What's going on, guys? This is Eric Johnson.
Hello.
And this is Southern Wrestling Alliance, and that's okay. We're going to be at the Buffalo Rose in Colorado this time.
Because Eric keeps forgetting to check the thing.
That's all right. We'll be back in Texas next episode. Axel Rotten versus Taz. If this episode feels too short, we'll do one more. It's a 45D. Very nice job. Taz got a 47. He carried the match and lost, but still, Axel Rotten with the victory. After a loss last month. I was about to say last week. Savio Vega versus Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero wins, and crowds are already hot and did not need working. Okay, whatever.
So Savio didn't help anything because he was bad, but then the placement of the working the crowd. So, all right.
That's okay. We'll learn as we go. 30 plus. 37D minus. Chris Benoit with a 42. Rocky King's improving as well. Rocky King debuted old school face, got below average. Fucking decisions. It's fine. Now we got Brian Adius getting interviewed by Eric Bischoff. Got a 42. 46 match. I guess we're just going to have to expect 38s by Sid Vicious. But that's fine. Torture rack after blatantly cheating. Sid Vicious makes defense number 1 of the SWA World's Heavyweight.
I like how we only gained one more person.
And a hell of a angle to send off. Sid Vicious really came across well, I bet. And okay. Show increased. Great performance for the...
Yeah, for the angle, not for the match.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Taz did well.
Seemed pleased. It's more of a neutral answer.
How much did you lose this time around?
I don't know. We're at negative 1,136.
Ooh, actually you lost less than you did last week. Or last month, I mean.
Yeah, momentum went up. Popularity went up to 11 here. I think we need to go up to 12, and then the importance will jump up to 11. So popularity just went up. Okay, it's good. So I'm not going to edit it, but I'm going to check and see where it is at right now so we know our progress. Mid-South's at a 10.6. So we're gaining like 0.3 a show. Whatever. That makes sense, right? Very small venues.
Yeah. We only gained one other person from our last show. It was 107.
And remember, there's also spillover. So
yeah.
That's why some of these kind of moved up too. So yeah, we know we're at a 10.6. So we're trying to get that up to 11.0, which I think next month's show should do. Let's go to the end of the month now. I don't think we should sign any new guys yet. Maybe after next month's show, we can start doing that since we might have a little more money.
Like I said, what was it? A negative 2,000 after last month's show, so you only had...
I think Sid Vicious should not be the champ here for, I don't know.
Maybe not for extremely long, but...
I think next month's where he loses it. Or no? Should I try to build him up more?
I think you should build him up a bit more. I mean, yeah, his performance is lacking, but he has the charisma and the menace to be a champ that people want to see lose. You know?
Right. I think we gotta give him the mic next month. Taz is complaining he wants a better push. We could do. I think we could do that. And look at that! Already regained all my losses back.
Pretty much.
So, and that was within a week. So.
So what is he right now, and where does he want to be?
Lower mid, probably mid Carter. He's supposed to be the Tasmaniac. There.
You didn't change his push.
Oh, that's right. Tasmaniac is now in upper mid Carter.
He just said, "Screw mid card. I'm going to the upper."
Fuck yeah. So, Sid Vicious's popularity went up 3 points after another win. He's getting over. So, maybe it is the right move to keep him going. Take a look at Eddie Guerrero's Mid-South. Has not been moving at all. Just kind of stagnant. Chris Benoit, 18. Has he moved up? Gave him a win. Mid-South is 7-16. Now 18. There you go. Getting out there. I don't think we used Bob Holly yet. No, we did. He just kind of missed last month's show. 9 Mid-South. He's moving up. 2 Cold Scorpio. He's just getting a start. Oh, he's more of a Japan guy. That's why. He goes to Japan. Okay. Anyone else we need to look at here? I was going to say his popularity has to move up, right? No. Who am I kidding? He's just a fucking announcer. Brian Adius. Oh. He's our, like... Brian Adius is our most over guy. Just wanted to point that out there.
Yeah, so I know Eddie would be the best choice. I think Brian Adius should be the one to take Sid, because what's he? How big is Adius? Middleweight. He'd be more believable, I think, to be.
Could make him bigger. No. WCWA. Oh. Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so you can just clear all that. And let's get to the end of the month and see how much you made.
Yeah, I would get you Dumont, but you don't have a picture.
I think if you are going to sign some people, I think you do definitely want guys.
You want what?
But
oh.
I think this person's just name is Woman.
I would have never guessed.
The name of Woman. That would be a great person for you to have in your company. Sting.
Yeah, well, he's too popular.
I mean, hey, you could eventually make enough.
When your baby coughs more than 3 times in a row. COVID.
All right, so why did it stop?
Emails. Tells us about a couple production changes and extension offered by AWA.
It's like, yeah, it works, but at the same time, we just want to mind our own business for now. Because you have basically nothing.
Why? Did he offer? Who's in AWA? Oh, well.
See, I want you to at least get over $10,000, $12,000 eventually, so you can start bringing in some of those high tier guys for like one night only. So you bring in Sting for a night, really boost your shows. I can't wait to get to that point because I think you're one night onlys. Don't sign guys to PPA forever. I think you should bring in one night only bigger names, like we were doing with the Vince Russo thing that we gave up on because that one was stupid. Honestly, it was kind of a joke. But you know what I mean? And Eric is gone.
What's going on?
Okay, pay attention for a second, bud. I'm going to try to help. I think what you want to do here, like we did with this Vince Russo joke around series, you're going to want to save up enough money. Like, say you have $5,000, maybe bring in a guy worth $1,000. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's a little
For
bit
one night only,
better,
not
yeah.
PPA forever, just for one night only. Bring in those big names for a one night only. You know what I mean? You don't have to sign those guys and use them all the time. You just bring them in gradually.
Have him come in and win or lose.
Well, you'd have them come in and win. It's like what they used to do in the territory days. Like Andre goes from WWF to Jim Crockett promotion, and all around. He comes in and beats some guy lower down your tier. It's just to make your show better. I know you want to build your guys, but you got to keep in mind you're also doing what's best for you. It's your company. Do you want your company to get better, or do you want those guys that can take a loss because they're still young in their career? You know what I mean? So let's say you brought in Sting for a night. You'd have Sting win because of the name power of Sting. You know what I mean? It helps your promotion.
Right. I know in a few months I'm gonna eventually have to hire more talent because everybody would have faced each
So
once.
instead of signing them to constant PPAs, you bring them in for one night only. You don't do that, and it's kind of something we should start doing. RBM has requested it. He said, it would be a good idea. Bring in guys for one night only. It gets our promotion over. We can work those guys. They'll forget that person lost to Sting 5 months from now. You know what I mean? But we want our product in our show to be memorable. So he's like, look, Sting was here once, guys. We can pull in. He's happy with his push.
He moved to Japan. Hart moved to Japan. Two pulls.
But I definitely think that's the right way to go. We bring in those guys for a day. And it's like, oh, look, it's Sting.
Main event.
He must be a main eventer now.
Why did he? Oh yeah, 24. That's a main eventer for us.
We need to get him a promo time. It's like, hey, lady, who wants to meet me after the show? Go get some drinks. Spend a night with Too Cool Scorpio.
Money, 3,600. Hey, what do we finish with? Yeah, we made $400 so far on this. Again, we're making money. That's all that counts.
But do you think you'll make back at least $300 by week 1 of April to at least break even on your money? Because you made $700 last month. You know what I mean? Could you get local access yet, or you think it's still too early?
Local access?
Like your basic free-to-air channels.
No, I looked those up, remember?
No, I mean, like, in a little while, in a few months, you think. What do you think your overness has? At least small company?
I think it's got to be contract extension offer. Yeah, too small. Cunt.
Yeah, he's the cunt. It's not like we're brand fucking new. Oh, look, Eddie Guerrero relocated, I think.
He moved to us.
We're his only employer, so of course he moved closer to us. So, Eddie, man of the future.
I don't know. What the hell is the Young Lion system?
It's something New Japan does, but I really can't explain it to you because I honestly don't. It's like they're developmental, kind of.
I'm looking for. Do they explain it anywhere? course it don't explain that.
RBM in the comments, describe the Young Lion system.
If you know it.
All right, Eric, I think it's time to set your next show.
I don't know.
Or here's what you do: you sign a one night only deal for Sid Vicious to beat, so it makes him look.
$1,000.
There you go. How much money you got now? 4,000, dude. If you just keep slightly increasing, you're good.
I think pretty soon.
Ooh, Taz leaves in 15 days, so
will not go into the negative here.
yeah. All right, let's schedule your next show so we can set up the next episode. What should we call it?
Bulls on parade.
Nobody would get that reference yet. All right, stop before we get sued.
Yeah.
Too edgy.
Final swan.
No. Too edgy.
We're just
stupid.
No.
Just end the show on a cliffhanger. The whole power goes out in the whole damn building. Nobody knows what the ending was.
No. Sure. Gladiators. Why not?
This should definitely have a tag match in it. If we're going to call it Gladiators, every match should possibly be 3 tag matches.
We can book shows on Sundays now.
Well, if we do it week 1, everyone's available for Sunday week 1. We might get people because it's not a weekday.
Yeah, we might. I don't know if that makes a difference in this game, but...
It might not. It might. I don't know.
It don't.
So you're still doing Thursday week 1?
Yep.
All right.
We're a Thursday company.
Let's just sim to that. See how much a couple extra bucks you make. See, the problem is, Eric, I know what's going to happen. The second you go up to small, you have to increase your production value. Because right now, you don't care about having bad production since you're a local company. The second you go up to small, because there's a potential penalties, is where you're going to start going in the negative again.
And then fall back down to local size.
Yeah.
As I know, as soon as we fucking go up to small size, we have to change production. So, but see, well, what and the strategy is we can limit our size. You know, we could do that, right? Hey, look. Right now, we can just limit our size to local, try to grow as much as possible, and then we go to small. Right? Then we can hit no limit, and then, you know what I mean?
But won't we not technically grow in that retrospect? We'll grow in the sense that we'll have more money?
Yes, as soon as we're financially able.
Do you want to do that? Set yourself to be limited to local?
Yeah, I could do that for, I don't know, however long I wanted to. I don't know.
At least a few more months, maybe. At least the first year.
Okay, so we're just going to be set to a local company till we can get more money. As soon as we get more money, we get the money, we'll be okay.
Then you go to small, and that's when you start bringing in your one night.
Contract extension offered. Oh, yeah, didn't he say, yeah, too small? I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's at 61 overness. We're nothing compared to him. See, there you go.
Already $700. We're getting more sponsorship money a month, a little more miscellaneous. Maybe those are like investors. I have no idea what the hell those are.
I don't know.
So estimated costs. Honestly, the expenditure is not that bad.
We're doing pretty good, but all right, guys, I say stay tuned for Gladiators in the next episode.
Stay tuned for Gladiators.